So have you noticed I have been going through my your memories on Facebook a lot more and sending you stuff.
Yeah.
I this is when my Twitter was connected to my Facebook. I tweeted Seven is still one of the best movies with the best endings ever. Hashtag David Fincher, hashtag Brad Pitt, hashtag Morgan Freeman, hashtag Kevin Spacey. For some reason, Kevin Spacey got the lowercase Kevin Spacey, though. I don't know why. Everybody else was at least capital letters on their first initials and last initials. So, yeah. I don't know why I've been going through this a lot more, but my Facebook history is wild. I'll put it like that.
All right.
Is very wild. I think I always like to send you the things that I tweet to you or say to you as well, man. Usually things of like just got dope cookout with Javi and stuff.
What was the one you put on there like a couple days ago, the hashtag in the text message?
Did do that. And then you were like, you hashtag on Facebook? No, it was a text message. It was a text message, yes. I took a picture of it and put it on Facebook because you humiliated me and I in private, and I needed to humiliate myself in public there. I got you.
Whatever.
How's your week been going, brother?
Oh, man, it's been pretty awesome so far.
So far, so good.
Good weekend.
All right, man. Let's.
Decent Monday so far.
Yeah. You get any work done?
A little bit of work. You were off today, weren't you?
Bro, it was awesome.
I get like 4 holidays after the year off.
I'm telling you, man. My company's out there trying to make up holidays and stuff, bro, to get us off, man. That was awesome. I'm telling you, it is the best.
Well, Christina was off today as well, but I think she's still logged in for a little bit. She likes that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I did not. Definitely could have.
Been out.
Definitely should have.
Yeah. Big difference there.
But my out-of-office message is going to be off tomorrow at like 7:45. So I say, hey, I work. When my out-of-office is on, I don't work.
Yeah, makes sense.
Simple as that. Simple as that there, man. So
good deal.
Well, brother, what I think is that we should just go ahead and jump into this one because I'm really excited for this pod.
All right.
Anything else you want to say before we jump in?
Let's go.
Why I give you that after I give my last speech thing, you know what I mean?
let's just jump into it, man.
Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we are discussing trailers for The Flash, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, Episode 5 of The Last of Us, and our Movie of the Week, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Hey team, check out our full trailer reviews on our YouTube page. All right, brother. So we finally have it. The Flash. Mm-hmm. Barry Allen uses his super speed to change the past, but his attempt to save his family creates a world without superheroes, forcing him to race for a life in order to save the future. We finally got a director, and it's Andy Muschietti from the It movies.
All right.
Directed by him and written by Christina Hodson and Joby Harold. Talk to me, brother. What are your thoughts about this trailer here?
There is a lot going on.
So much.
Couldn't quite keep up with everybody that was popping up in there. But it looks like he's going to be making his big mistakes, right?
As Barry Allen does.
Barry Allen does, right? He thinks he's got a great idea, and about half the time, it's not a good idea. So he's traveling. We got the Flashpoint. Get Michael Keaton. Probably going to see a few other people that are in and out, maybe a few different timelines.
Maybe.
He's hitting a few timelines on his way through to get to this particular where his mom's at.
Getting there for show.
Which would be fun. Just a lot to unpack.
I'll say this, man. It looks like a fun ride.
Oh yeah, it looks like a good time. Good time.
I don't know if it's going to change the face of the DC landscape forever, like Black Adam was supposed to, but
I think this one is actually planning to do that.
Oh snap!
Like this is I believe the plan to do kind of a reset.
Oh,
from rumors I have seen around. Rumors.
Okay, so you know what would be awesome? If this movie happens with Ezra Miller, and then at the end, we end up with Grant Gustin. Like, if we can set that up, that'd be awesome.
That's the dream.
All right, let's talk about this movie. Let's talk about this trailer. I'm sorry. So we got Ezra, and it looks like he's going to, like you said, mess up and try to fix it with the help of Ben Affleck as Batman, but more importantly, Michael Keaton as Batman.
Right.
Looks like he's going up against General Zod, and there's no there's no superheroes in the world. So, yeah.
Except for Supergirl, apparently. I wonder how that rolls into.
And it seems like she was maybe locked up, and they got her out. Is what it looks like.
Right.
Which is a thread from one of the Flashpoint movies, Flashpoint comics. Excuse me. So,
yeah,
let's go, man. We'll go check this out in theaters, and we will talk about it right on this pod, guys. So in June.
Perfect.
We'll talk about it, man. We'll throw this on our socials. You're excited for this? It's finally almost here, guys. The return of not only Ben Affleck as Batman, but the man, the myth, the living legend, Michael Keaton.
Yep.
The OG, all black Batman with that badass yellow emblem, man. So really excited. Yeah, we'll throw this on our socials, guys. Let us know your thoughts. All right, we have Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Part 1, all right.
The 7th entry in the long-running Mission Impossible series. Wow. JV.
Wow.
There's been 7 of these bad boys starring old Tommy Cruise.
Yeah. Well, this one's Part 1.
How many of these have you...
One.
Are you a fan of this series?
Yeah, I mean, I catch them. I don't know, which one's which one, but I have watched a lot of them.
So, like, the cool thing about these is it's literally like his James Bond movies.
Yeah.
Where, like, the earlier ones, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 were all just, like, separate missions.
Yeah.
Same.
That's when he was a company man.
That's when he was a company man. Yeah, exactly. They were like separate missions and stuff like that, right? These last couple of ones, they kind of have like one villain, one like organization villain.
Yeah.
Kind of the same characters keep popping up, like not the team, but everybody else. So like, it's weird because like it started out as like a Tom Cruise version of James Bond 007 movies,
right?
Where they were always different. And then they saw the success of the Daniel Craig movies and was just like,
gotta get some of that.
We got to get some of that. Like, where there's a plot, there's a through line through all these movies and everything.
Right.
You know me, I'm a spy action junkie, so I'm there.
Yeah.
There's so much going on in this trailer that I can't even really.
I mean, he's just running.
It's just those knees were so high, man.
He's just getting it. So our trailer, not much dialogue whatsoever.
Oh no.
Just action scene. And him running.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. The cool thing is we do have a lot of the returning characters. So Rebecca Ferguson, Vanessa Kirby, Palm Clementif from Guardians of the Galaxy is actually going to be in here. We have Simon Pegg. We got Haley Atwell.
Okay.
Carrie Ells is in this. So the awesome Ving Rhames. Charles Parnell. Let's go. Mark Gaddis. So like, there's a lot of good players in this, and obviously Christopher McQuarrie, who's just fantastic. He's starting to take the helm with these last few movies of. He's actually the first to direct more than one Mission Impossible movie, and this will be his third.
Okay.
And obviously Dead Reckoning Part 2 will probably be his fourth. I will say this, man. If you're going to do a Part 1 and Part 2, you got to end the series. You have to. Cruise is 60-something years old, okay?
I mean, this will be after Part 2. That's 8 films, right?
Yep.
He's got to pass Fast and Furious franchise, man. He's got to get to 11. He's got to get to 11.
Got to get to 11 here, man. Yeah, this is man, this is such a wild series. It's been going on since 1996.
Yeah,
he's been doing these since the 96, bro.
Wow.
So we will
because they don't come out like they haven't been coming out like right after the other. They've been lingering around for a bit.
He always does a few projects in between.
Yeah.
So the funny thing about speaking of Fast and Furious in this series, right? So every Tom Cruise will do a Fast and Furious movie, but he'll do a couple of projects in between that, all right? But also Vin Diesel will do a Riddick movie between all his which flops, and he'll do
that was like 3 movies, wasn't it?
That was and he's doing another one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got announced he's doing another one, but he also has like some one-off movie. The one where he was like the soldier, and he kept on like he was like a soldier or whatever, had these powers or whatever. It's like a Dark Horse comic, but then he was like a witch hunter a couple years ago as well between one of the Fast movies.
Bloodshot.
Bloodshot
was another one.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. When he was like the military guy. So it was Bloodshot, and before Bloodshot, he was like the last witch hunter or something like that. He does these like one-off crappy movies in between like the only franchise that's giving him a paycheck. You know what I mean? And then we have Tom Cruise, who's just
Guardians.
He does have Guardians. I will give him that. Yeah. Yes, but then we have Tom Cruise, who actually makes like fantastic films in between the Mission Impossible movies. Yeah. And when those come out, they're fantastic still. So
he's doing it right. He's doing something right.
He's been doing it forever, so he's definitely doing it right, man. So, guys, what is your thoughts on Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1? Check out the trailer. We'll throw it up on our socials.
Rad.
Are you ready for another Mission Impossible film? Tom Cruise is almost 70 years old, guys. So, but we have Harrison Ford about to go out there and do the damn thing too. So
his knee's still looking good though.
The knees behind he's looking good, bro. Looking sharp. All right, brother. Let's discuss The Last of Us, man.
All right.
Episode 5. Episode 5 was cool, man. So we get Joel and Ellie, and they are trying to make their way and find Tommy, right? Joel is looking to go ahead and save his brother because he didn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Come to find out, his brother's doing damn good.
Chilling.
He's chilling, bro.
He got it made right now.
Got a beautiful wife, you know. He's got his life in this town.
Got a baby on the way.
Man. Like, it is good, man. What were your thoughts of this episode?
So this was another like episode about other people other than Joel and Ellie for the most part.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. You know, he's wondering why, I lost contact with my brother. And come to find out is because he's settled down in this community that is not using radios and stuff because they're trying to stay undercover, unnoticeable. So Joe's just like, what's up, man?
Yeah.
You just chilling up here and gonna let me know what's going on?
Yeah. You know, text me, bro?
Yeah, worry about you, being dead, things happening. You're over here just chilling within your house and stuff. That's cool. It's whatever.
And excuse me, this is episode 6. I apologize. Yes. So, Yeah, man. So this thriving community in Jackson, Wyoming, man. Yeah. And it's around Christmas time. It's cold, so it's around Christmas time, right? Yeah. Putting the tree up and everything. But this is an interesting, man. We see them together, but there's a lot of friction there.
Oh, yeah.
Joel needs to put Ellie in somebody else's hands that he trusts.
Mm-hmm.
The only person that he would trust, even though there's friction there, is his brother, man. So there's this strange dichotomy that's going on in this episode, man, that is really interesting. We also see, like, all right, Joel has panic attacks.
So that's what that is, panic attacks?
It's got to be, man. Okay. It's got to be.
Had like some kind of heart problems or something.
I mean,
it found out about yet.
It's probably got to. I mean, it could be, right? But like to me, because it's happened a few times.
Well, I didn't know if you had some inside scoop on that or not.
That I do not. I will say this: not a part of the game.
There you go.
Not a part of the game at all. He's actually healthy as a horse the entire episode. I mean, the entire game.
Yeah.
Until this part happens in the game at the end of the episode. So,
so good health until that point.
Good health until that point, but you're bleeding out. So, yeah, I will say this for fans of the game that was expecting to see more video game type of a story, we're not getting that. Basically, when they go to the school in the video game hobby, Joel has to go berserker mode.
Gotcha.
And he fights like 20 guys.
All right.
Is that realistic in a show like this? They probably could have done something.
Yeah. The interaction there was very minimal.
But it was very, exactly, right? But I think the feeling of what happened, to me at least, how Joel goes down, it hits the exact same, right?
Yeah,
you have you love this character, right? You want this character to succeed and be whole again in some way, shape, or form. And then, my man gets the end of a bat through him, so he's bleeding out, and Ellie's like, oh, shit.
Yep.
So, and that's where we are left.
Yeah, and we get another episode where it's basically just about people again. No infected whatsoever.
Yep.
So it's kind of weird, right? We start this, which I guess, even with the game, that's not a center point, right? The infection is kind of, but it's not like, even in the game, it's more of all the people, right?
You're more it's a scary game.
Yeah.
You're more afraid of because you almost can you can keep the infected at bay in the video game. You can move around the infected and not have to deal with them, right?
Yeah.
But Jim Bob Fisher right there, he's gunning for you, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I mean they're traveling to an area where there's no infected really. They're in the cold out in the middle of nowhere. So to me, it's kind of strange, but like I said, I don't know the story of the game much.
Yeah.
So what I've seen so far, it kind of makes sense, right? You're more worried about people than anything else.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we end with him laying on the ground.
Yeah, yeah. Just go back to what you just said, man. If you're looking at this like the infected are the villains of this story.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? They're just there.
Well, they were in that one scene.
Where
they all came out the ground.
That was really
they were bad.
That was
awesome though.
That was awesome, yes. That bloater was real. That was a real we talked about that.
Humongous dude
week.
In there.
Yeah, just a 6'6" guy just yeah, guys, it's a different story than they're adapting a video game into an actual story that could really happen.
Yeah.
And that's what I like.
Yeah, me watching it without the knowledge of the game, I'm really enjoying it.
That's good.
As a show on its own.
That's good.
Not noticing, if something's different or whatever, but so far it's been a great show. We've been Said, watch it last night at 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Stayed up and watched it.
Boop. Coffee, please.
Yeah.
It's a little tough, but we make it through.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, are you still rocking with The Last of Us here? If you're not seeing anything about the video game, what do you think Joel's fate is at this point in time with Ellie kind of out there by herself?
Yeah.
Let us know, guys. We'll post this on our socials. This has been actually one of my favorite episodes so far, man.
Okay.
This was really good to kind of see Tommy's life, and see them back together, but also, Joel's kind of, those layers are coming undone. He's not as rough and tough with her anymore, and he's starting to put more trust in her, and that was also cool to see. Yeah,
we get to see his more caring side too.
Yes.
He was going to let her go off with Tommy, and then decides, I got to do this. Yeah. Yep. I got to make sure she stays safe.
Definitely. All right, guys. Let us know your thoughts. All right, brother. You ready to jump into this week's movie?
Yes, sir.
Bro,
yes,
I'm really excited for this, man.
Awesome.
We have Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Yes, sir.
Dropped this year, literally Friday,
yep.
Thursday, Friday. I don't know when they do movies now.
Sometimes
it gives like an earlier and earlier,
like 12 o'clock midnight on Wednesday.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're big fans of the Ant-Man series here, you and I. So, this movie is directed by Peyton Reed, becoming the first director to direct a Marvel trilogy.
Right.
Yes. The next one will be, he's just leaving, Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right.
It's also written by Jeff Loveness, who writes on Rick and Morty. So awesome. You kind of get that vibe. And we'll talk about that a little bit.
We have a $2 million budget. So far, grossing $226.8 million.
Nice.
Starting this, we have Paul Rudd as Scott Lang, Ant-Man. Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne, the Wasp. Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror. Catherine Newton as Cassie Lang. We have David Dastmalchian as Veeb, the little slime guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that till I saw the credits. It was great. And just a list of other people. Katie O'Brien, William Jackson, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray,
Michelle Pfeiffer as Janet Van Dyne. And then Corey Stoll as MODOK. And, of course, Michael Douglas as Hank Pym.
Yes. And one person that I want to mention because he is literally the lifeblood of the MCU.
Yep.
Randall Park.
He's on
Jimmy
here.
Woo, baby. It's Jimmy Woo, baby.
You got to him before I did.
Oh, awesome, man. Go ahead and give us a quick synopsis of this flick, brother.
So the Lang Pym family find themselves sucked into the quantum realm, and they encounter creatures and plants that they never expected to find. They uncover a lot of deep, dark secrets about Janet Van Dyne, which leads them to the big baddie Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror.
And at that point, we have the biggest subatomic battle of the MCU.
I didn't even think about that.
It was humongous.
So even when he got big, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't that big.
They were actually still smaller than they've ever been before.
I did not even think about it like that, bro. The whole time.
Yeah.
I knew they were we're going to talk about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I knew when they were in the quantum realm was super small.
Yeah.
It didn't dawn on me that they were boop.
Yeah.
At all, man. So that's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't understand how the physics works in the quantum realm.
Missed that day in physics class, so.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's start at the top here. So we have Paul Rudd as Scott Lang / Ant-Man. Just
Love Paul Rudd.
First and foremost, he's just a dad.
Right.
Just a middle-aged dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's just a very corny middle-aged dad. And he loves his family. He loves his daughter. But also he is this badass Avenger who can shrink in size and grow in size. Yep. So just very awesome. He is an Avenger.
Yep.
And he wrote a book about his tales.
Yes. Which we get to hear him read some of in the movie, which is fantastic.
Oh man, just a good time, man. See, okay, the reason why Paul Rudd is the best for these movies is you just look at Paul Rudd and it's just immediate joy. It is. I mean, I see this man. I'm just like, dude, my day was crappy, but Paul Rudd, thanks, buddy. I'm just in a better mood now, man. He has that smile, that flair about him, man, and the tone of these movies is never at least, especially the first two, was just never really high stakes, end of the world type things, right?
Because he's just a dude.
He's just a dude.
He's not a rich dude. He's not anybody particularly special.
Yeah.
He's not an assassin or anything. He's just a dude.
Yeah.
Who can break in. He was
petty thief, man.
Exactly. He can break into wherever he wants to. So that brings them very down to ground level. Like I said, just a dad.
Yeah, and that's what's enjoyable about him. Yeah, one of our ground level Avengers, and I definitely appreciate that. So, still wish he would have. He could have destroyed Thanos himself.
Yeah, we know. We could do that. Yeah,
could have just. That could have been a 5-minute battle.
Could have done that to Kang too, but
But did you notice that he was way away from Thanos in that final battle? He was nowhere near him.
You're right.
Remember,
you're right,
because he was down there in the underneath. Yeah. But yeah, he's the guy that has to. They get sucked into the portal with his whole family, and they're in the quantum realm, and his thoughts of this is why I started out with dad. He just wants to save his daughter.
That's it.
He wants to save his family. Anything else is just icing on the cake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's kind of the through line that I love about Paul Rudd as this character in this movie, man.
And that's really all of them. They're all just there to save to save Cassie.
Yeah.
I mean, same with Hope and Hank and Janet. They're all, we got to save Cassie.
Gotta save Cassie. So we also have the amazing Evangeline Lilly back as Hope Van Dyne / the Wasp, right? Daughter of Hank and Janet Van Dyne, who is the Wasp now, and she's living large. She has her own Van Dyne Foundation, and she's just doing the thing, man.
Right, she took over, right? Her father's business, basically.
Yep.
She's just a badass.
She
does a lot of work too.
As fun it is to see Paul, it's almost like they're both front and center, but obviously it's still an Ant-Man movie. Everybody's gonna call it an Ant-Man movie, but
they kind of go one for one.
They gotta go one for one, bro. Yeah. She's a badass.
So every time he was doing something, she was right there.
Yeah.
Anytime he needed help, she was there. When she needed help, he was there. But yeah, I mean that's the whole movie all the way to the end. They never really leave each other's side.
She's a legit, very strong character, right? That's why she got side billing in these last two movies, right? Where it's these two together, not just Scott Lang have to save the day, man. Yep. But she's in a situation, right, when they get into the quantum realm where she knows her mother, Janet, is holding secrets.
Yeah.
But so she's like, Mom, you're being sketch as hell, right? The entire movie.
Oh, yeah.
And drip by drip, she does start to tell what's going on, but there's some trust issues there. Mm-hmm. There were some trust issues before because she's like, yo, let's talk about what happened down there, man. It's very healthy for us to do that, work through that, through that trauma. Her mom's like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah.
Nothing. Turn that shit off.
And I'm real curious too, like how much time actually passed while they were down there when they come out.
Well, okay. So time works different, like right? And Hope was a child when her mother left. Hope was a middle-aged woman, let's say 40, when her mother came back.
Yeah.
How much time is that in the quantum realm? You think that's a day?
She was there. Well, they said she was there for 30 years.
Yeah.
That was mentioned a lot.
So,
well, yeah, I think about. She kept saying she was down there for 30 years.
But we never got how much time was that in the quantum realm, though.
Well, when you compare, if I remember correctly, like when Scott comes out, I think he says like he's been gone for like 5 hours, right? But it's actually been 5 years on Earth.
Oh,
so, but you don't really know how long they were actually there in movie time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
We don't know how long they were down there until they come back and go get back out that portal.
Well, Hank did say it's been a crazy day. But you know, time is relative in movies. So.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough.
Time is definitely relative there. So, and you don't age, so that's awesome. So that's why Paul Rudd just looks like he's 35 still. Man.
He was on Armchair Expert this week's episode.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm definitely checking that out.
It's like,
show.
It's like 2.5 hours long.
Oh, perfect. Super excited.
I think I made about halfway through so far.
Good deal here. All right, man. So we have Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror, a time-traveling multiversal adversary trapped in the quantum realm who needs Pym particles to get his ship and a device online that would allow him to go anywhere and win in time. Well, we've already seen one of these variants.
Yep.
The last episode of Loki, season 1.
Correct.
As He Who Remains, the creator of the time variants. But we have, this one is, and you know, that He Who Remains gets killed off.
Yep.
And then we're left with, we have Kang the Conqueror is the one that we get here. And, you know, we meet him and we're like, oh, okay, he was good at one point in time.
Right.
Like, you know, we're waiting for something to happen to like piss him off, to like for him to, you know, go do and be the big baddie that he's supposed to be, right?
Little mind manipulation on Janet.
No, he's just an asshole from the start, but he just doesn't tell her.
Well, yeah. I mean, like that persona of making himself look like he's a good guy, kind of, or he just stranded, is a manipulation on Janet.
Yeah,
to get her to help him.
Yeah,
but yeah, he's a terrible guy. He's a terrible
just
person.
Terrible from the start. I think that Jonathan Majors himself, as the character, like as funny and goofy as this movie was, and there was a lot of goofiness in this movie, maybe a little bit too much at times. He played it straight.
Right.
He was like, "Yo, I'm the villain. I don't have a sense of humor.
Correct. Yeah.
I have a job to do. The job is to basically destroy everything."
And I really enjoyed how much of him we had in this movie.
So much.
We didn't have to build a world to get to him. He was there throwing punches right off the bat.
Oh man, beast.
Yeah.
Beast, man. So what I love is like it looked like he had some like magical powers.
Right.
He had the most advanced tech we've just ever seen.
Yeah.
Right? This thing, like what we've ever seen in the MCU, man.
Right.
Wild. Just what device do you have on your wrist to like basically crush Cassie and Scott when they're in the cell, the holding cells or whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Very wild. He's just really fun character, man, and I think he's gonna be, like you said, the big crossover movie villain, like Thanos.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm a big Jonathan Majors fan, and I think he's just gonna crush this, brother.
But also, this dude's got to play so many characters.
That's the beautiful thing of it, man.
So he's, I mean, just this movie was so many characters.
Yeah.
Which, could be fun, could be weird. We'll see how that goes. But he's got a lot of work to do. And on that end.
Yeah, we're really excited for the different variants of Kang.
Yep.
Because there's going to be 8,000.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, are they going to be like taking down one here and there? One, take out one Kang and another one pops up. Take out this Kang and another one pops up. Kind of curious as to how that's going to work through his saga.
Yeah.
Or are we going to build up to like
that 2025 Avengers movie?
Yeah, like are we building up to like an army of Kangs coming at us?
We got an army of ants, baby. Well, let's go.
You're right.
Let's go.
Very advanced
Very
ants.
advanced ants, bro. Just a few short hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's funny about this movie is you're in a world the whole time that you can do whatever. There are no rules in the quantum realm.
No rules.
No rules. So one person can be in one time for like the ants are in some time for like 1,000 years, right? And they just become an advanced society of ants. And then they just show up and like, hey, we're here. Like,
hey, we're gonna save the day.
Yeah.
Don't worry about his tech. We'll take care of that.
Nothing because it's a realm where there's no rules.
Yeah.
So
it's like, but that's what the beauty of it. Like, it's written by the dude who does like the Rick and Morty episodes, where it's like, all right, we're gonna create these rules right here. Now crimple those up, throw those out.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because like that doesn't matter. All right, guys. Let's move forward here. We have Catherine Newton as Cassie Lang. Scott Lang's 18-year-old daughter who requires a suit similar to her father's. This is a little far-fetched, right? We go from Cassie as a kid at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yep.
And then we get, after the blip, we get Cassie as an adult, like let's say 16, 17 years old, whatever. And then now we have Cassie at 18, right? And Cassie at 18 she's like a freedom fighter type thing, right? Out there in the park and like rebelling, going to jail, but she uses PEM particles for stuff like that. Which was very
shrunk the police car.
Shrunk the police car, right? And she just wants to be a fighter like Hank and her dad.
Yeah.
But Scott doesn't want her to.
Right.
He just wants her to be a kid.
Correct.
And he wants to protect her. But she doesn't have that. She's like, no, we are meant for something more.
Right.
We have this technology.
Yep. She didn't want to use it for good.
Yeah, man. And that was kind of like her through line, and especially when she's in the quantum realm, her through line with the resistance fighters, right? Mm-hmm. Scott didn't give a damn about the resistance fighters. He was like, let's get the hell out of here. This is not our fight. She's like, no, this is our fight. We're here. We got to be here, man. So she's going to be interesting to see moving forward in the MCU if they have anything for her. So,
yep.
But I did love the scenes where she kind of does, do the Ant-Man stuff, but can't really throw a punch. It was cute.
Yeah. Yeah, she is learning a lot right here. Like, she's just thrown into it.
Yeah.
She has to be a superhero or not be a superhero. So she chooses to be a superhero and is okay at it.
Yeah.
She's okay.
Yeah,
she gets some stuff done.
Basically takes down MODOK.
Yeah.
So
MODOK.
All right, here. Real quick here, we got David Dashmalin. I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah.
As Veb, a slime-like creature that lives in the quantum realm. David previously played Kurt in the first Ant-Man films. Totally forgot about that too. That he did, but Veb was an interesting character because his slime. If you drink his slime, like it was weird, right? Because you're like, all right, why do they want them to drink this? Like, why are they forcing them to? And even Cassie's like, drink it, Dad. And then when it just makes them, it's like a MacGuffin to make them understand other people in the world.
Yep.
So that was really interesting and really cool.
Yeah,
it was different.
A little comedy.
Yeah,
little comedy part there. And this, I mean, he becomes a character. Just comes back up in a movie. So, there was only like a couple that were really credited as far as those freedom fighters, and he was one of them.
Oh yeah. The other two real quick here. We got Katie O'Brien as Gentora, a freedom fighter rebelling against Kang's oppression of the communities in the quantum realm. She's kind of the leader of the resistance.
Yeah.
Her whole thing was like, this is our home. You basically drove us out and trying to kill us. Mm-hmm. We're going to take it back any means necessary. And then we got William Jackson Harper as Quaze, a telepath who lives in the quantum realm, man. Just another great small time character in the movie. But
he pops up at the perfect time.
Pops up at the perfect time, right? So, those are our freedom fighters there. We got Bill Murray as Lord Krylar. Bill Murray.
Leave it up to Bill Murray just to hop into a humongous franchise for minutes.
Hey, man.
And just be awesome.
Just be cool. Awesome at it, right?
Yeah.
This is the man who doesn't have an agent, right? This is the man who just kind of, if you get a hold of him, there's like, oh, you want me to do the movie?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Right? Like he doesn't do that normal Hollywood. He hasn't in forever.
Yeah.
Like he famously says that he wished he didn't pick up the phone for Garfield, right? Like so. So, I loved seeing him, man.
Yeah.
It's always a good time when you see Bill Murray.
Yeah, because he just comes in and he's going to be who he wants to be. I think as his character, it's a character we've never seen before and we're not going to see again.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it was just here's your script, make it happen.
Make it happen.
He was just a cool dude, man. Awesome.
Really enjoyable there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so just three more I want to talk about here. Michelle Pfeiffer is Janet Van Dyne, Penn's wife, Hope's mother, who was the OG Wasp and was in the quantum realm for those 30 years. Says it right here.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go.
With those 30 years, though, she basically helps. She does a lot, right? She does a lot.
Yep.
She gets there. She almost lets Kang go, but doesn't. Stops him. She
rolls out.
Well, blows out of there. Yeah, has a relationship with Lord Krylar. Fights against Kang down there, and then eventually gets out of there.
Yeah, it's gone.
Deuces. No, so I'm back home, baby. I'm in San Fran. So, but she's the one who's holding a bunch of secrets that she's not really telling the family. And she's kind of that driving force through the film there. I did like that Michelle Pfeiffer had a bigger role in this, right? Like it was centered around her time in the quantum realm. Yeah. And she picked up that steel, man. She knows what she's doing, man. So she knows how to shoot and fight. So that was really cool. Corey Stahl as Darren Cross / MODOK. We thought we saw the last of this guy, right?
Yeah.
At the end of Ant-Man 2015. But he becomes this humongous head in a very, very, very tiny body and becomes MODOK.
Yep. Little hands, little arms.
Little hands, little arms.
Or little legs.
I will say this. I've never been like a fan of MODOK at all. MODOK is usually like yelling about world domination.
Yeah.
and stuff like that in the comics and in like any kind of the TV shows and everything. More of an annoying character. So that's why it's like almost perfect that the MCU brings back Darren Cross for this, because Darren Cross was just an annoying villain from the start, right? He's an annoying guy. But then you kind of see the layers kind of come undone, and then just that ending scene is just like, an Avenger.
Yeah, he's all right. You're an Avenger.
All right, and we got Michael Douglas as Hank Pym. What is Hank Pym not? He's a former SHIELD agent, entomologist, physicist who becomes the original Ant-Man after creating the suit there.
Yep.
What is Michael Douglas? Michael Douglas is just cool.
Very cool.
Right?
Very cool.
And he doesn't have to do much in this movie. And he really doesn't do much, but the little bit that he brings is just like, dude, the legend Michael Douglas on screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my favorite is when they're just kind of sitting around the table talking.
Yeah.
And then there's the clues like about how Janet and
Krylar
had a little thing going on. He gives them the worst looks. So good. But
and like what I would have liked to see, and who knows what the future is, right? I would have loved to see a young Hank Pym Ant-Man movie. Right? I'm talking like old school with like the ant helmet with the tentacles and everything, man. That's what I want to see, man. That would be dope.
We have the technology.
Yep. Just got to sign a Michael Douglas for 3 movies.
Yep.
All right, man. Let's talk about just this world for a second, man. We're in San Francisco a little bit, but San Francisco could be anywhere. Could have been Atlanta for all we know.
Right.
But really, the quantum realm itself, man. Like, when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, okay, it's the MCU. They're notoriously known for, pushing their CGI creator guys or whatever to the brink and, like, long nights to, like, make these deadlines and everything. And so things kind of look like shit sometimes. In some movies, right?
Happen,
like, we look over it because, we love the franchise.
Or we protest.
You know what I mean? But the quantum realm, it looks like lived in. It looks real, man.
Yeah.
It looks full. It looks vibrant, colorful, a little scary in some places, right? And and you see the different worlds where you first meet the resistant fighters to where Hank, the Pyms and Van Dyne's kind of get their ride, or whatever. That was like a sand type area, right?
Yep.
To Kang's kind of fortress, man. Like, you get so much, man. So much good like set development in here.
Yeah.
I know a lot of it was like backdrop CGI and stuff, but everything looked and felt really, really awesome, man. To me, so that I really enjoyed that part with the production. Like, they worked hard.
They gave us a lot of dimension.
Yeah, that's a good word.
A lot of depth in the environment when you're in it with them.
Yes, not just, hey, I'm behind a green screen, right?
Exactly,
It almost seemed like they used the technology from, like, Avatar, not as well, obviously, but where it was more that and less of just, like, a blue screen behind them, right?
From a lot of behind-the-scenes Avengers or Marvel that I've watched, like on Disney Plus and stuff, they typically have a good set, and then it's the foreground or the far where behind them,
the background,
it's usually the distance is what's more CGI than anything,
and that's what looks crappy most of the time.
And this one they gave you a lot of that background, and let you see further away than it's buildings and things like that.
Yeah, and that was really cool, man. So they did a fantastic job. Fantastic. The music itself was nothing to kind of shake your leg at or whatever, but I will say Christopher Beck did his thing, man. Especially with kind of the theme of like Kang.
Yeah.
Where it was just like, oh, here comes a badass.
Yeah. It's kind of a march kind of thing. Like
yeah.
Your Darth Vaders and such.
And I think that's the vibe they're going to go with, man. You know what I mean? You need your legendary baddie music.
Yep.
Here we go. All right, brother. Got a theme for this one, man.
All right.
Where do you go from here? Right? Scott is, been an Avenger. He's saved the world. He's done it all. He wrote a book about it. He has this loving family now, and they're just trying to enjoy pizza nights.
Right.
Are you settling, or are you doing more? Right? And I think now, at the end of this movie, Scott puts himself in a position to be like, yo, I have to do more, man. I just can't be this guy. And I have to trust more, and I have to be more of, Scott Lang, but more of Ant-Man. The world needs Ant-Man.
And he also does a lot of thinking.
Love
like at the end where he's all excited and happy, and all of a sudden it's like doom comes over him. He's like, did we finish him? Is he gone, or is he not gone? So that kind of lets you know that he's actually thinking about more of the superhero side of everything.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Which is enjoyable there, so. All right, James, so that's our conversation about Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. JV, go ahead and give us your thoughts and ratings, sir.
So I had a really good time in the Quantum Realm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of comedy. As some of the comic movies, there's some spots that are usually too much.
Yeah.
But everything else kind of rolls over that as far as the action. Like I said, the CGI was great. All these actors are, top tier. They're all top tier. And it was a good, and keeping with the same directors as well, really kept a good flow from the other movies. This will get 4 out of 5 buckets of popcorn for me. And I can't wait for this one to start streaming so I can watch it again.
Yeah. I feel you, brother.
What about you, man?
I'm right there with you, man. I'm going to say 4 buckets of popcorn.
Nice.
This was just a fun time.
Oh, yeah.
It was just, once again, it was just great to see Paul Rudd on screen again as Scott Lang.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Always good.
That was just really, really fun for me. What was even more fun is that we got, you take the Ant-Man franchise, which is a smaller franchise in the MCU, and you introduce the big baddie.
Yeah.
Right? We got introduced to Thanos at the end of Avengers, and then we got introduced to the Thanos that we're going to see and hate at the end of the at Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
So, bigger franchises within the MCU. The fact that it's an Ant-Man, that's a lot of love and attention that Kevin Feige was like, yo, we can do it here.
Well, and we're going right into it.
Yes.
There was no build up.
There was no
to Kang in this saga. It was right in.
Right.
Yep.
Loki left us off feeling weird about this Kang guy, but also being afraid of this Kang guy, right?
Yeah,
so, pretty exciting, man. No, this movie was fun. It was a quantum realm that was definitely lived in. You could see that Van Dyne was there for 30 years.
Yeah. That was something we talked about too in the trailer review. Was this is a new place.
Yeah.
And Hank mentions that too when he gets there. He's like, this is nothing like we've researched.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was interesting that was brought up.
Yes, sir. 4 buckets, man. This is a fun movie. Definitely recommend seeing this in theaters.
Oh, yeah.
On the biggest screen possible. It is a fun ride, and my favorite is that Scott and Kang, they just go fisticuffs at the end, man.
Oh, yeah. Just hands.
No tech. Let's just go, right?
Yep.
4 buckets, brother. All right, team. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Next week, we'll be discussing the Elizabeth Banks directed film, Cocaine Bear.
that'll be playing in a theater near you.
Like always, I'm Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I'm Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
And keep watching.